everybody. It's Wednesday. Again, only way I know what day of the week it is because I pop myself in on YouTube and Facebook. So welcome everybody who has joined us. I am here today with local Central Valley artist, not Bay Area, Sonya Paz, and we are going to be doing a little bit of painting. We're going to be doing a little bit of sipping because why not? This is Wine Country Lifestyle, bringing this all together. So personally, I am drinking the 2018 Nunes, which came out in the Spring Wine Club shipment, and it is delicious. What are you drinking?
This is the 2017 Nunes Vineyard Russian River Valley Pinot Noir.
That's awesome. Actually, the Nunes just got amazing points in the North Coast Wine Challenge. I think we got like 95 points, double gold. Is it tasting like a double gold?
Oh, it's amazing. So sweet, so yummy, so fruity.
It is. No, it's it's a bit. Ben does a great job making his wine. Okay, so the coolest thing with Sonya is her art. You can see her art behind her. Wherever behind her is, you do amazing art, great bright colors. I love it. I'm going to pop up a few of your pieces. Dan in our back office is the one who discovered you years ago, I think at an art fair festival of some sort, right? And he has some of your pieces at home, but here you go. These are the coasters and dogs. And then I'm naming this flowers. I don't know what you named it.
This is Tulip Fanciful.
Oh, Tulip. Yeah, that's a way better name than mine. And for some reason, I was just drawn to this picture here. I'm sure it was because of the sun and the vineyards and the grapes. Nothing to do with that wine bottle. But I love your colors. They're absolutely beautiful, and they look great. Let's see. What made you get drawn to such bright colors?
Oh, well, I have always been arty. I've always done art from way back when I was a kid, and just bright colors I've always gravitated toward that. Just makes me happy, makes others happy. And I love American pop art, Liechtenstein, Haring, Warhol. And I also love the Picasso Cubism style. So I kind of took my love of pop art and Cubism and fused them together. And that's how you end up with something that looks like that.
That's awesome. I was just telling Sonya, behind me is a very fake piece of art from Henry Matisse called The Dance. And I learned about it in college or high school, wherever. And I love the color. And so I think your artwork just drew me in. Denise Davis is saying she has a clock from you. That is super cool. Yes.
Yeah, we used to do clocks. That's awesome.
Look at that. And Yolanda, of course, and Joy, you guys are amazing. So cool, not just to drink, but Sonya sent me a little canvas, and she also sent me some paints. So earlier today is a quick little peek of me getting ready. I obviously did an outfit change, but earlier today I've got my canvas, I've got my bottles of wine, and I got my paint. I'm ready. So kind of while we're there you go. While we're chatting and drinking and learning about you, you're going to walk me through a simple little painting because we are doing a Zoom virtual painting tasting with you in September. More about that in a little bit, but start me off a little on the painting while we're chatting.
Okay. Well, yeah. So I know we talked about doing a painting event in September with I had too much wine already. Papa Pietro Perry Winery, which I'm really glad that Dan remembered me and thought of me to have be part of your cool wine club and beyond activity for September. So yeah, I aside from being an artist, I started Vino Paint in 2015. I had actually had galleries. My first gallery was in 2004 in Santa Clara. Then I ended up at Santana Row for a little bit. Then I was in downtown Campbell from 2007 through 2012. And, anytime that you're an owner, an establishment of any kind of brick and mortar, it kind of takes you away and it kind of took a lot of the creativity out of me. So we closed that and I went back to studio by appointment, which was amazing. But in 2015, I thought, I really missed engaging with the public, and people have always asked me if I ever taught art, and I would always kind of balk and say, oh, no, I don't know if I have the patience. But you know what? Large groups of people, paint and wine is always a good mix.
Yeah, so, fantastic. And you do Zoom classes outside. Did you do these pre-COVID already?
Yeah, in 2015, I worked with exclusively with Tesora's Bar de Vino in downtown Campbell. Carol Puya owns Tesora's Bar de Vino. And I said, I got this idea. I want to do this live painting classes. What do you think we could do on a night that's not busy at your winery or at your wine bar? And so she said, yeah, let's do it. So this is going on year 6 of actually doing live. I was doing live
type thing.
Yeah. We started January of 2015. And then the last live event was Tuesday, March 3rd that we did. We did there. And then of course, everything went crazy. But yeah, so I mean, I would do live events. I'd have the headset on. I'd be running around painting. I mean, everything just, while I'm kind of, jotting around and teaching art in about a 2.5 to 3 hour period. And those were, of course, larger size canvases, but we also painted wine glasses, wine bottles. We do planters. We did a whole variety of different types of cool, creative things just to keep it interesting. And I like to do things that were pretty functional that people can use. So yeah. So when
art is amazing, right? And it's subjective and you like what you like, but it adds, the house I live in is all white walls. It adds these nice splashes of colors. And I love the stories behind all my, all my art has a story in my house, at least. Oh, Julie Papapietro, Ben's daughter, who Ben, our winemaker, is watching. Good job, Ben. I wonder if you have a paintbrush in your hand. Yeah. Her skills are incredible after a glass or two. Julia, you're being too kind. It takes you at least a bottle. I painted with you. No, I'm actually not kidding, but that's funny.
Yeah. So it's almost like karaoke. If you have a glass of wine, a cocktail, then you sound just like Tina Turner. So
you get better. Your skills are better. Well, let's start on this little piece of canvas that you sent to me. So to be clear, it's white to start. I just want to confirm that.
Because I do so many virtual classes, that's what I started doing in April after not being able to create or have events. I started doing the online classes, which ended up being really fun. So I don't like to waste things. So I always think over projects that I have. So if mine looks a little like there's something underneath, it's because
there is.
So yeah, we're going to do something super, super quick. And I'm going to have you, and this is not going to take long because we're not doing a whole full on, painting like what we
might do while we're doing. Oh yeah. So I'm not creating that?
No, but we're going to create something. We're going to do a pretty little flower with a like nice misty background. So
because people always tell me I'm a delicate flower. So this is perfect.
There you go. So with each virtual class, each person, I ship them out the canvas. You get a paintbrush, and you get a set of paints that come with all the colors for that specific project. So what I'm going to have you do, Kristen, is we're going to take one of the paper towels that came with your kit.
She even gives you paper towels, not toilet paper, but paper towels.
Yeah, well, you know why? Because these are the heavy duty paper towels, and these will withstand the abuse that we're going to provide on it today.
Okay.
So we're going to kind of take that, we're going to scrunch that up just like this, just like that. Oh. And do you have a little rinsing cup or something for your water? Okay.
It's an old wine glass. Yes.
So you're not going to put the whole thing. You're just going to tip a little bit in there just to get it.
I already screwed up.
A little bit.
Good thing you sent a couple. Okay, I'm going back.
Don't get ahead.
Okay.
So what I'm going to have you do is, first of all, in your white paint, you're going to take this, and you're just going to pop that in your white paint, almost like you were getting like a chicken wing and ranch dressing.
Okay.
And then you're going to take that same paper towel and you're going to put a little bit of turquoise on there.
Okay. Got it.
Now, I always tell people, you've ever gone on the freeways in California or actually anywhere in the summer and you get those big bugs that splash on the windshield. Yes. But when you get home, you need to kind of get in there and rub it.
That's what I'm going to do.
That motion is what we're going to do. And we're going to just do that very lightly.
The bugs.
Yeah, and we're not going to do it in the center so much. We're going to kind of just do a border.
Oh, I made too much blue.
That's okay. Well, the thinner the layer, the quicker it will dry because this is acrylic paint. So,
Okay. It's beautiful already.
so this is kind of a nice little dry brush technique that you can use. And as you see, within a few seconds, we've already covered
That looks
the
beautiful.
majority of this.
I'm
So,
already a winner. And this,
and that's the beauty is that you don't, there is no,
for Ben.
everybody is a winner when it comes to this. So being that this is a very thin application, it's going to dry fairly quickly.
Okay.
But what I'm going to have you do is, it doesn't matter if it's, you'll know when it's dry because it's going to go from a shiny shimmery to sort of a matte finish.
Okay.
So we might come back to this later.
Don't toss that, okay?
Let's set that aside.
Time for one.
Well, while it's drying, I am just going to pour myself a little bit of
Well,
water.
it's dry. We'll just have another little sippy sip.
I drunk mine. And Ben is making fun of me because he said I was holding it by the bowl and not the stem. So
Oh.
I'm going to go right here, Ben.
Am I doing it wrong?
Ben, yeah, don't do it like this. Ben gets very upset. Use the stem. Yeah. Sorry, Ben. That's to you.
You can tell I don't get out much.
Right? Oh, I need to get out more. Yeah. Things are going crazy. Things are falling apart around here.
Okay. All right. So at this point, I'm going to have you just open up your yellow, your orange, and your fuchsia or pink.
Done.
Huh?
Done. I already opened them.
Oh, you're done. Okay, good. Well, I'm behind. So let me open up mine. So what we're going to do super fast, we're just going to do like a little chrysanthemum just right in the center. So you're going to take your brush and you're going to take
White again?
just the white.
Okay.
And it's going to look kind of like a French manicure. If you end up with white all the way up into the metal, you have way too much paint.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to just do a cross like this.
Okay.
And I'm going to go this way. And I'm going to start filling in almost like a clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And I'm going to just do that in white all the way around like that. And you can make it big. I might make mine a little bit
Did I
bigger.
run out of paint?
No.
Add more
Because
paint.
we're working in thinner layers. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's going to look like that.
Getting there.
No worries.
How's that?
Perfect. Perfect.
Okay.
So what I'm going to have you do now is, and you don't have to wipe the white paint off since it's gonna be fine since this is going to be wet anyway.
It's kind of like, yep. Okay.
We're going to just start adding little layers of yellow,
Okay.
just like this. It goes around. I should move my paint closer. And
Oh, yours is nicer. This is easy so far. I'm impressed. How's mine?
perfect. Great. And now I'm going to take some of my orange. I'm just going to go right over the yellow and do the same thing in just different areas. Add a little bit more. It's going to look kind of firecrackery. Firecrackery.
Keep drinking.
There you go. And as you start as these are wet, you're going to start melding these colors together. So you're going to start
Oh, now that's what I got so far.
and then you might want to add a little bit more
It is
yellow.
beautiful. Oh, wait, what am I adding?
I just got the orange and the yellow.
Okay.
And I still haven't cleaned my brush because these are still warm colors. So I'm going to take my pink at this point, and I'm going to just start pressing my brush a little bit harder onto the canvas. And then as you press harder from the outside, go let up on the pressure on the inside. So what happens is you end up with
Oh.
kind of nice like this.
Let me see yours. Oh. So you have more color kind of on the outside.
This is kind of a nice little,
Oh, crap. Yours is nicer.
I've only painted this 500.
This is my first time.
You're doing great.
Thank you. Dan was telling me, Dan in the back office was telling me he did a paint thing one time, and the artist came over and said to his wife, "That is beautiful. What an amazing job." And then she looked at Dan's. What did she say, Dan?
She said, she held mine up.
She held his up.
And said, let me tell you how I would fix this.
It said, let me tell you how I would fix this.
Aww.
Because I tell that to Dan all the time about his work.
So that looks great. So what I'm going to have you do is just at the very bottom, just do it in yellow.
Okay.
Just do a little
stem.
Just a little stem.
Okay. That was easy.
That's easy.
And leaves.
And we're going to just make it very, I know I didn't put any green in your kit, so my apologies. But you know what? This is just, it is what it is.
Yellow and blue make green.
Yellow and blue make green, yep.
Do you remember that? Oh, this is looking good so far, but I'm not using the purple. I really want to use that purple you gave me.
We can use a purple. Rinse off your brush.
Okay, rinse it off.
Before we add purple to this, we definitely want to make sure that this is dry. I mean, it's fairly dry.
Oh, well, you know what that means. Where's my glass of wine? Okay, that's nice.
But you could take,
I dry it.
Where I might have you add in a little bit of, on your mixing, on your paper plate, add a little bit of purple with your brush on your paper plate.
Yeah.
And a little bit of white.
Okay.
Just to tone down that purple a little bit.
Okay.
Just mix it in.
Oh, so now I got a light purple. It's like grape jelly.
So this, you could take your brush.
Okay.
And you can actually start.
I can add those. Oh, see, now that's pretty.
And just do what we did before, is kind of go thicker on the outside and just sort of, but if you got that white in there, it kind of gives a nice little variation of color.
Yeah.
And, I mean, this is a very super duper quick project. Just to
give us
normally in a regular class, we would go over this several times.
Well, while mine's drying, and since I have everybody's attention, we are not going to be drawing on canvas, because you can go to Sonya's Vino Paint and do that. And why should we wreck it? We're going to do a barrel stave. Hold on, don't show yours yet. A barrel stave, in case you don't know what a barrel stave is, this is what the wine, look, red wine, right? This is what the wine is aged in. And when after 3 years, 4 years, wine is considered neutral oak, the only thing a barrel is good for is either wine you don't want any oak flavor or furniture. So we're going to paint on it because that's way better. So this is what the barrel stave looked like when Dan took it apart at home and put it together. Then what he did was he made it pretty and white. Look, we got all the red wine on there. And we are sending a bunch of these to you, Sonya. And Sonya's going to put these together, send you guys some paints, a paintbrush. And then the cool thing is you're going to meet us on Zoom. Together we are going to paint. What are we painting? Look at that. I think that's so cool. I am in love with that.
And these are nice. These are heavy.
Well, they're barrels. It's a wine barrel. But how cool. And they can, you can hang them up. You can put them up. You can do whatever. But that looks
back here if you want to. Or you can just leave it.
More beautiful than this. Look at that. Hold yours up. What the heck are you doing with my barrels? Ben, don't you worry about a thing. Because the wine that was in the barrels, I took care of that too. It's right here.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm real excited. So we'll be putting together the creative kits for all the brushes, the paints, and everything.
Oh, are these acrylic paints?
These are acrylic paint. I only work in acrylic, and acrylic paints, they're water-based, and I don't work in oils. This would take weeks for that to dry if it was oil.
We don't have that long.
So, I mean, this is a quick thing, but to finish this off really fast, take the butt end of your brush. Let me wipe this down. Grab the back end.
Okay.
Pounce that into your white paint.
Okay.
we're going to just do some little accents right in the center, some little dots.
Oh,
Just,
little seeds.
yep, just to make this look more real.
Romantic.
And of course, you always want to make sure that you
Oh my God, yours.
wipe that off when you're done, so you
My
don't get.
feet are really small.
Perfect.
I love you. Good for my ego.
So, I mean, this was a quick 10-minute project.
Yeah.
So,
Oh my God, I'm so talented. Wonder where I could. Oh, hold on. Wonder where I could donate this and make some money for somebody. I'm
There
gonna
you
Google it.
yeah, we do fundraisers too. So that's definitely a win.
Now it's worth something.
That's worth because you signed it. That's the most important part.
This is like an artist original.
There you go.
That's awesome. That is super cool. So I'm gonna let mine dry a little bit. You can tell me if we're gonna add anything else, of course, as we're going, because I'm gonna have a sip of wine as well, because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. But cool thing with the barrel stave, we were talking about it earlier, and yeah, yours looks way better than mine, because yours is finished. But you are mentioning that you are going to include a stencil with it. Instead of, some places will draw it on for you, we're going to include a stencil. That way, if you want to freehand it, you can. You want to stencil it, you can. But the whole idea is our paint and sip is what it's called. It's available. Tickets are available on our website, on your website. Part of the package is 1 barrel stave, enough paints, a paintbrush, and let's be clear, a bottle of wine.
Oh yeah.
So we're all going to meet together on Zoom on September 3rd, and we're going to paint this together, which will be cool. So it'll be a lot more interactive as well. She will not tell you what not to do. She will not tell you how to fix it.
Yeah, and we have during Vino Paint, especially the live events where I was there, firsthand, face to face with people, is someone might come in and say, "Oh, I'm really nervous about doing this because I don't even know how to draw a stick figure." And my answer is, that's okay, because we don't draw stick figures here. And
Perfect.
there's always going to be someone that's struggling or outside their comfort zone. And you know what? I'm there to help pump you up, and I'm there to encourage you. I'm not a fan of I'm going to show this. I'm going to show you a project as something that you don't want to have people do, because I think that's awful. So,
and again, art is subjective. You should feel good about it. I'm actually looking more and more at my art. It looks beautiful. Simone Papapietro just popped up. You should do this, Simone. You made me look good, Sonya. I got to tell you, I'm impressed.
That was a quick and dirty little.
Awesome.
But
now I can't wait to do the one. And I only got a little bit of paint on me. Okay.
Yeah. I usually get it everywhere. But yeah, creation is messy. If you can't get a little messy, then what fun is that?
Life is messy. Who are we kidding? No, this was fun. It was very easy. That took us all like 7 minutes or so. If anybody else tuned in and did the same thing, I'd love to see your art. You couldn't have, because we didn't tell you what we were doing. I love it. No, I think that is super cool on the barrel stave. I think you sent me the email the other day with that on it, and I was so ecstatic and excited. I immediately called Dan. I called Renee Perry. I was like, oh, I am really looking forward to it. So September 3rd, one more time, 5 o'clock on Zoom. Tickets are available now on our website, and you can purchase a kit, and then you can purchase an extra kit. So if you and your girlfriend, you and your guy friends, you and whomever want to get together, it's not a girl thing, guys. It's actually pretty cool.
What's great is if there's a couple, one could do one going this way, and the other one can do the other side, and then they can kind of put the two together.
You can also do different colors. I wasn't even thinking. Oh, you can put them together. I wasn't even thinking that. Huh.
Yeah.
Good job. And we can send you 2 bottles of wine if you want. Then you don't have to share that either. Cool thing is, I think we have so many of our club members, so many of our people that visit us that show us these amazing, beautiful cellars. And cellars are gorgeous, but wine bottles on a whole, right, are black and brown because they're full of wine, or Chardonnay color or Sauv Blanc color, which is that blonde color. And so there's not splashes of color, because I hope there's not a lot of white zin in people's cellars or really dark pink roses. So that color, I think, will just pop next to these shelves of wine. And I mean, yeah, look at it. I guess I can show you guys mine. I mean, there's not much color over there on that, is there? Not really. And I like the idea of, I like the idea of the color on there. I just think that's absolutely awesome and super cool. I'm beyond excited.
Oh, good. I am too. It'll be
Was I
fun.
supposed to ask you anything else? I'm trying to remember. It does tell me to bring burrata cheese tonight and basil and tomato, but I think that's something else on my email. Yeah, no, this was absolutely fantastic, Sonya. I am beyond excited. I think that was easy. Is this really it? That was that easy?
I mean, that's just a quick, I know we only had limited time. So that's something super, super quick. I mean, just for this, but I mean,
It's
if
not
this was going to be
folks.
going to be a lesson, most of the other vino
yeah,
events that I do, I mean, we've done the floral ambrosia, we've done the crows, which this is a really fun one, super, super
Oh,
fun.
the crows is awesome.
Yeah, that one's really fun too. And then we do also mixed media, which is like this love letters. And we pre-texture the canvas before it arrives at, it's part of the kit. So they get the blank pre-textured canvas and then all the ephemera and everything for this kind of project. So it's not just painting, it's doing something different, learning different kinds of techniques that somebody can take to the next project or to, kids learn all different kinds of things with the class, even though it's called vino paint, but still.
Wendy Nunes is saying she likes the crows. I prefer the crows on the canvas versus the vineyard too, Wendy. I'm agreeing with you on that one. No, you made this super easy. I'm not that amazing of an artist, and you made me look good in a few minutes, which I absolutely love. Yeah, this will be a lot of fun. And then you do more, obviously, on your vino paint. You do more. Well, a couple of things. Let me just promote you for a minute, because you also do vino paint, like we said, vinopaint.com. You can sign up for additional online classes. Then you can just order a wine on its own if that's what you want.
Oh, heck yeah.
Of course, right? But also,
yes.
you sell your art, and you have your art up there. Yes, guys, saying these are really cool coasters. Look at those bright, fun colors. I think it's just I think you hit it earlier when you said it makes you happy.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of does. A splash of color, and color, you can't really be mad or upset or sad. And a good glass of wine, a nice piece of art. I mean, this is the wine country lifestyle that we love and talk about. And
absolutely
amazing. So, all right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. I'm getting the wrap it up note right now. So we appreciate everybody joining us. We are thrilled. We look forward to seeing everybody on September 3rd for our paint and sip. Again, tickets are available on our website, your website. We'll get you these barrel staves, super cool. And, look, that's a good candid shot. What else is going on? Oh my God, we have so much going on at the winery now with harvest coming, bottling coming, fall club coming. I'm just going to drink wine. Anyways, cheers, everybody. Thank you guys so much. Next Wednesday, we have Marin French and Laura Chanel for cheese, because cheese and wine go just as well together. And we are going to be doing a virtual cheese tasting, so more details coming soon. But cheers, and thank you, Sonya. Cheers.
Thank you, Kristen and Dan. And Papa Pietro Perry.
Dan in the back office. Got to love it.